Oh wait. You know what? I actually have a really good thing.
Never mind.
No, it's fine. So
Alexa, suck
I wanted
my
to run this by you. So I have another audio thing that we could use that I thought maybe you guys would like. I'm going to play it for you. Give me a sec.
Let's go, boys. Grab your drinks and sit the fuck down. Except for Kev, he can grab his juice box and sit at the kids' table.
Yeah! We're back!
Not this time.
We're back for another episode.
We didn't start recording yet, did we?
Oh, yeah.
What, the video's on?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not?
All right, welcome to Quadacity. I'm Frank, Ryan, Kev.
We didn't
What's
tell
up,
the best
guys?
people podcast yet.
I know. I did this instead.
Well, now we're not going to know what time it is.
It's
Tool
fine.
time. So what's up, guys? That was a bad intro. We didn't even
much?
cheers. We didn't even do anything.
Well, cheers now. We have our nice old-fashioned whiskeys.
Yeah, which is a little empty almost. We're
Yeah.
going to have to smoke one during the podcast.
Yeah, probably. But what you guys been up to? It's been a while since we actually chatted.
Last week.
Well, then last week. That's a while to me. Usually you hit me up every day.
Not allowed.
I know you're not
No.
allowed. You've been
Yeah, it's
you've been
been-
pussified.
Erica's the one that said she was mad about it.
No, she just. I did talk to her about it. She was like, "I didn't mean it like that." I was like, "Yeah, well, you got his ass in trouble, bitch." fuck?
Wait, how'd you get in trouble? What did you do?
I don't. That's what happens when you get women talk.
Yeah,
Stupid.
that's why you can't let them
They make it
conversate.
seem worse than it is.
Women are awful.
I said if
That's
he was
why
busy, he
you
could
join
always
the
say,
single
yo, I
life.
got to go. Do
Apply
I ever
here.
keep you
No.
on the phone when you say you got to go? I'm like, all right, dude, hit me up.
No.
That's it, and it's over. I don't keep it going.
No, but women are just women.
But
That's how
then
they do
when
it.
they keep talking, they just keep talking because we're trying to show them the old podcasts.
Men
Yeah,
are
right.
very straightforward.
And then if you
want
get off the phone, if you want to get off the, you don't want to talk to me.
Yep.
yeah, women are the ones who like to go through A, B, C, D, E, F. Fuck you. It's that's kind of like where they get to.
And somehow it just turns around and you get fucked anyway.
You ever
Somehow,
feel like
that's true.
most women, not all, or most of them are Democrats?
They all have that mentality.
That's
It's
what was
because
kinda
I
leaning
think
towards.
it's women are more prone to having empathy. I think that's where it really boils down to is that women give a shit more about people and things, and it kind of leads a little to feelings. I don't have
Don't
feelings.
kill the
Try to
fly.
hurt them. It won't fucking work.
I feel nothing.
I feel nothing. I'm fucking dark inside. It is what it is.
He gives himself the
Ryan's
constant
dead
stranger.
inside, guys. We apologize.
He constantly gives himself the stranger because he feels nothing.
Yeah, I sit
ever.
on both my hands just to do it.
Ooh, how's that?
But they're already numb. You already don't feel anything, so your hand is just some random hand there.
No, but
Working away.
but just to make a point to that, I think that's why, because women are more empathetic to people and
Yeah, they care about
situations.
people, things,
and that
animals.
Is usually
whatever,
a view of the left because they're more, honestly, they're more socialist at this point.
Why do you think there's more women that are anti-gun than fucking men are?
Exactly what I said. I think they're more leaning towards our socialist views of giving a fuck about
Yeah.
people and this and that, and it just I
There's
don't
more
know.
Karens than Kens out there.
Yeah,
Karen.
very true. Very true.
Karens.
There's way too many. So this leads to something I heard about poor Illinois, man. They're
What happened?
doing a 10 round and up magazine ban. So they're only allowed to have 9 rounds or less, which is such an odd fucking number.
What
Unless they
gun
mean
even
the 9
supports
plus
that?
1. Not many. That's
Is
what
it?
they're basically
Yeah.
doing. They're leaning to ban all guns at some point.
Or maybe that was their thing to be the. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know.
Little, like a sky. Like a little
1911s, maybe.
Yeah, that's
What do they have,
true.
7 or 8?
Or they just make a smaller bag.
45 ACP.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who?
You
who
you
makes
only
the
need
mags?
one.
Okay.
How do you force
It's
manufacturers
to
to
change, yeah.
to come up with
True.
a special
bunch of
magazine to
aftermarket
fit all
ones.
these guns?
And they're also, what was it? They were talking about some other law or like a bylaw. I don't know if it's like a really law.
Okay.
So where they allow the loved ones of people that were killed in like mass shootings to be allowed to sue the gun manufacturer.
That's bullshit.
Like, why not sue
Something
the
like
criminal's
that's never
family?
gonna-
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
That's
Anyway.
it's
Something
not
like
their
that's
fault.
never
They're meant
gonna
for good. That's how we
actually
have
work.
freedom in our fucking country is because the British and the fucking wars and all that shit.
Something like that's never
Way
going to
back
actually
when.
work. The manufacturers have nothing to do with it.
They just make it.
I support them 100%. It's the same thing as, I'm going to sue Toyota because I got into a car
Yeah,
accident. It's not going to work.
But back to
now,
what you said
if it
before,
was,
it's the person. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean.
But
It's
if it
just the
was
asshole
like,
who did it.
this was a malfunction, that somebody then
well, yeah, that's a different story.
story.
Something fails,
but we're not talking about that here. We're talking about just
like
self-defense.
someone used their booger hook and pulled the
and
bang
then,
button and then boom, killed somebody purposely, deliberately. They should be charged with fucking life in prison or
they
give them the
should,
fucking death
not the
sentence again. Bring the death
manufacturers.
sentence back like we talked about prior.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. And then they're talking about letting prisoners out early, the ones that had misdemeanor charges, like including armed robbery. Who's to say if they didn't kill somebody then, they would really be willing to kill somebody at another point?
They're just going to
get that chance to do it for real this time and then find a better exit strategy and never be caught again.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And most criminals are just going to result back to what they know before, who they know before, and do the same shit that they did before.
Yep.
That's just a never-ending fucking
That's like the issue in New Jersey. Let's not use hollow points. Let's ban hollow points. What, so you want to hit people behind the person you're trying to aim for?
Dumbest thing ever.
Oh, because you can't always control what your backstop looks like. You can't. Like, you could try to angle your way around.
I think that's their reasoning, though. That's their reasoning to shutting down guns and silencing them is to...
New York, they got a million different ways to get your concealed carry license if it's possible.
Well, they know that you're responsible for that bullet.
Yep. Everyone that leaves.
Yes. Yep. So, yes, if it goes through your threatening target, and then it just so happens to hit someone else or something else, you're responsible for that too.
Yep.
And I feel like that's their way. So,
like
hey,
a car,
if you want a gun, then this is the rules you have to follow, and you need to take that as a risk. So people say, I'm just not going to have one. I think that's their reason.
And they want you to rely on the police, which we're not against cops either. We know they're busy as shit, and they can't get there in literally a third of a second.
Another thing about, like, they are law enforcement. They are there to enforce the laws, which most people are breaking, which is why they are there. They are not the life saviors of the world.
They're not superheroes. Like, to show up at the last second like Batman.
And that's
to
not
do what they can do,
That's not to, like, discredit them, but they should not be the ones to be called and waited upon for everything at all. You know, like you just said, they're not fucking superheroes. They are there to enforce the law.
They can't just show up.
And there's only so many of them.
That's it.
So that's the other issue.
Most of them do a really good fucking job, and they deserve all the respect in the world.
The corrupt ones are the ones we don't like, the ones that abuse their power, which
well,
luckily isn't many because body-worn cameras are more a thing more and more in different states, and they have to do the right job, otherwise they'll get fucking in trouble.
There's corruption in every group, though, so I don't even really see that as an issue. A majority of the police officers are out there doing their job, and that's how I see it. You know, majority or minority. It's most of them are doing good, so okay, I'm on side with that.
Yeah, you're gonna have your
when
bad
it
ones here
flips,
and there,
that's when you have a problem. When a majority are not doing their job, then it's a fucking problem. But it's not the case.
There was a department suit. I think it was I want to say it was Phoenix PD in Arizona. There was a situation with that whole reactionary gap. They called it the 21-foot rule with the knife-wielding attacker. They can still get to you from 21 feet away, roughly the reactionary gap, to give you time to react to that charge. They can get to you in like a second and a half, 2 seconds, depending on the
easily. Easily.
So it's like they were trying to. His family was trying to sue the police for shooting him when he was charging them with a knife on their body cam. Like they have all the evidence they fucking need to prove that was justified.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's
the average human. Think of how much distance. What? It's probably from this wall to that wall, 20 feet.
Yeah.
You can get there in a second easily. You're still a threat. You're
especially
still
when you're all like drugged out
range,
and you still have like the drugs hitting the perp that they're on drugs or they're clearly mentally unstable.
Yeah, and
they don't feel shit right away. They have so much adrenaline, and you shoot them once, they're still not going down. You're supposed to shoot until they drop,
until the threat stops.
Yeah, crackhead power.
Yep,
exactly.
Yeah. They're like the superheroes. Exist. If they use their crackhead powers for good, we wouldn't have this issue.
Yeah, but none of them do.
No,
and that's what happens. They end up being shot.
Mm-hmm.
And in most cases, sometimes they don't shoot, and then bad things happen.
Or they pull out the taser, sadly, at the wrong time.
But how many fucking times have you ever seen? I know you watch a bunch of videos on shit, but how many weird videos have you seen?
That's all you
tasers
watch.
fail.
Yeah,
they fail, or they don't do shit because they're going up against somebody whose body can just.
And you have to get the prongs because they have the new lasers attached to these newer tasers. It's like the TAC 7 laser or whatever it's called, or taser. I was actually looking into one. They're like $500-600, but they're fucking. They look cool as shit. But there's like one prong supposed to be like chest area. One's honestly like near like the pelvic area, and once you hit that right spot, they will actually go down and tense up and just drop them. But sometimes it doesn't fucking work, especially if they're like zigzagging at you and shit.
No,
this doesn't work. And some cops, they get like in the heat of the moment. some of them will have it on their draw side, and they pull it out, and they could mix up with their gun, because obviously when you're under high stress, you could switch it for your lethal for your non-lethal.
They are supposed to have training to have it on the opposite side and train for it to be on that side, so that way your natural reaction is to decide in that which is tough in that split section of your brain to be like non-lethal versus lethal, and you need to assess the situation and hopefully
sometimes they don't
the right
drop
one that matches the threat
quickly enough on top of that.
Because on I'll shout them out, Active Self-Protection, their channel, they always talk about that. Like, they don't like to critique the cops too much. They're just saying it's just ways to get better, to protect them, and to get to stop the perp a little bit quicker than they normally would. Just drop everything in your support hand, just put that second hand on the gun, you'll get a way accurate shot, and you won't hit something in the backstop.
I support
a lot of stuff that happens.
support the police. I do feel like they should have a little bit more training in different aspects, though.
That's why I hate these defund the police people. Like, okay, they're the first ones calling 911 though when something happens to them, and they don't realize it. They don't put themselves in anyone else's shoes.
Gotta be careful. You're crossing some rules here.
I'm just saying, like, I'm sure there's a lot of people, at least based on our genre of how we like to talk about certain things, or just our personalities and stuff that's in our lives, that we would get agreed with. To be honest,
I feel like jiu-jitsu should be a mandatory training for police.
that would be good too.
I feel like that would help a lot of these cases.
You can learn
at least fight.
It would also limit the amount of bullshit that the media smears across about all these shootings and all these things. If police were trained with that and were able to, subdue, somebody, a suspect, non-lethally and effectively,
they could learn standing grappling, empty-handed skills.
I feel like that should be mandatory.
Floor grappling.
But other than that, I don't want to get too fucking involved with it, though, also at the same time.
True.
But no, these are good points.
Right.
True story.
And then hopefully that doesn't happen here, because where did you say that was?
That was that law in Illinois.
So
and Chicago's a shit show. Like the worst city in Illinois. Because there's just shootings like crazy going on in there. There's actually a website
every
that talks
major
about
city, though.
There's actually a website that I got from Donut Operator. He fucking posted that about all the shootings in there. There's literally a website. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's got a funny ass name. It's just like, look what you did, dumbass, or some shit. I forget, something close to that. It's hilarious, but it shows it's hilarious the way it's called, but it's not because of how many fucking killings there really are, just everywhere, and you just don't know about them. We get Citizen app going off like crazy around here too. Anywhere. This is happening in more and more places. Even when you think it's fairly nice in a certain area, it just pops up. Like, the fuck is that? Even if it's like an unfounded report. I mean, granted, a lot of people are making false ass reports too.
True.
Just based on stupid bullshit.
Yeah, well, that pops off. The app pops off on your phone every time that we're here, and it's always something fucking completely ridiculous.
Yeah, man with machete running through.
Man armed with a stick.
Running through Pennypack.
Yeah.
Man blocking traffic. Trying to fucking get suicide by car.
Yeah, he was all methed out or something.
Yeah, all methed up and didn't know what to do. He was lost. Dude. Thought he was in the forest.
He was trying to find the dragon. Puff the magic dragon.
Yeah, well, he puffed more than the magic dragon.
A lot. He fucking blew him.
He blew.
Yeah. You were going to say that too. I know. Fist bump.
Last night. No.
Blew the dragon.
Inside joke.
No. God.
Poor dragon.
Oh.
No.
Real fire breather now.
Oh, man. What a long week.
Yeah,
That's fucking amazing.
At least I'm off this weekend.
What else have you guys been up to? You're off all fucking weekend. That doesn't happen.
No, not very often.
No.
Except for when I request off. That's the only time you get
it more, though.
I do. I request one weekend off a month. That's all you can get.
It's kind of fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, everybody rotates weekends, so you got to be fair about it. So,
although
to do this weekend, so
only Frank sits and rotates.
I wish we would have known that well ahead of time. Well, I wish I would have known ahead of time. Kev's fucking useless when it comes to that.
Fuck you.
But
give me a reminder.
Because we could fucking go shooting.
Yeah, we need to go to range.
You know what I mean?
We can try to go tomorrow if you want.
I got to talk to the boss upstairs.
Yeah, me too.
I'm already running around tomorrow, yeah. So.
All right, so let us know your next...
Run around with the boy tomorrow. Got a hockey game at 11 o'clock in the morning. And then
fucking right. Where at?
So, over at Scanlon.
Okay.
Down in Kensington. So.
Oh, shit.
Great area. No.
Kniffy, at least.
No, actually, the rink's
don't leave it in your car.
So.
Yeah.
Well, he just told me the season actually started. I'm like, when did you find that out? It was like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, well, what's going on? And he's like, I've been working. I'm like, you got to tell them you can't work. Like,
Yeah, you got to figure out something.
take
Trying
off.
to make that money.
They have the schedule, but his grandma didn't give me the schedule yet. So,
Okay.
Send her a picture.
so we're going to March. Well, that's what I said, but we'll get it this week so he can take off at least, so
Yeah.
he can not miss the
That'd be
games.
faster.
So,
That's exciting. I like it.
well, it's exciting except for when it's not West Philly or the other spot.
It can get a
too.
little rough. The
They
rinks
might get-
down there are
It's just
pretty
a
good,
hike.
though.
No, the rinks are beautiful.
Yeah.
but
Like it's
because it's all
They
it's
are so
Snyder
beautiful
hockey.
down there.
It's all well, no, the rink itself.
Just the
is
rink.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything around it is not. No,
you just get in and get out.
but it's Snyder's hockey. They have like
heroin
5
needles on
rinks.
the ground.
Yeah.
The one I've seen 1 or 2 before in one of the parks. So it's kind of sad though. Like
It really is.
going to every park and everywhere else, like even outside of work, outside.
Like, how do you
there's
think the
needles
trash
sitting
pickup
outside,
crews
it's
feel? Like, go
come
around
on.
these parks and clean up. They're like, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit. Like, gotta
Yeah.
clean this shit up.
It's everywhere.
They
'cause
wear
everything
thick
came down
gloves.
here. So.
They're looking at the grass. Anything will stick me or poke me when I clean this shit
Yeah,
out. Like,
for real, dude. It's fucking bad.
It's crazy.
I don't
It's
think
not fair.
people realize how bad it actually is.
Yeah, everybody.
No, and then the
I mean, like, you see the report with, like, oh, Philly's at the top, whatever spot or whatever number we are. But, like, dude, like,
We're up
living in it and going around, it's
we're
fucking
at least
disgusting.
at least
Seeing
like
it
top
every day,
7.
It's
like-
fucking gross.
I would say we're at least top 7.
Yeah,
if not
and like
higher.
the people, I mean, it all boils down to people. But like, dude, like dealing with this shit, they're just moving up throughout the fucking entire city.
Well, what was it? My mom was telling me the other day she was at CVS to buy whatever, even to buy toothpaste. Now it's all locked up. Everything's locked
Oh
up.
my god.
Like, the whole
Toothpaste
store is
challenge,
locked
rah!
up. Like, what is going on? But no, I went over to CVS a couple weeks ago actually, and in the foyer-way when you first walk in at the one at McGee and the
Security guard
Boulevard.
ready to go.
No, crackhead fucking passed out in the foyer-way. Like, what the hell, dude?
Christ,
Like
dude.
2 more outside. Like what? Like
That's like at his job too. They're like right in there by the doors, getting warm.
yeah, they're hiding in the corner.
Center
or
City,
hiding
they
in
got the bum steam. My sister told
Yeah.
me about that shit. All the steam coming out of the fucking manhole covers.
Well, I
and
drove
fucking-
past Penny
Yeah.
Pack today too. There's a tent set up on the one corner of
Yeah.
Penny Pack. I forget what
walked-
street it
Oh,
was.
there's another one at Harbison in the Boulevard too, like right by the center island.
I said, what the
There's like a
hell?
tent, and then there's like a bunch of like tarp, like a big walkthrough. Like they got a tent.
Well, do you remember the
tunnel, like-
couch that used to be underneath the L? Was it the couch or was it the chair that used to be underneath the L? on the
It
way
might
in?
have been a chair, like a little rocking chair,
Like
one
a
of those,
full-blown
like a
fucking
living
living
Yeah,
room
but
set
someone
up.
lived. Someone lived on it. Like they were sleeping on it. It was like, what the
Yeah.
heck, dude?
Like it's sad, but at the same time, there are shelters. They just refuse to go. It's like
Because you have to be clean.
uh,
Like halfway
yeah.
houses and
Yeah.
stuff, like you have to be clean. They're not clean.
that's
So
the whole
That's
point
true.
of going to those places.
we
to
took
get
the
help.
dog for a walk through Pennypack. I think it was last week or whatever it was. And then it's like a tent
It was
city
sleeping.
inside the fucking woods.
Jeez, a whole area.
Dude, there was a whole little area tucked in
Granted,
the
I don't
back.
think all of them
What?
aren't clean. There's probably some that are. They just don't want to go to a shelter. Maybe it's probably like a jail to them. I don't know, but they can kind of come and go as they want to. I know
Hey,
that, but
I
I'm
would
not-
rather
that's
be
your
in-
choice.
I'd say
I
at
would
least,
rather
like,
be in
that's
a
your
shelter
choice.
at least something.
yeah,
I mean,
at least have fucking warmth.
Choice is choice.
Like
Life is nothing
at
but
least,
your
like,
choices anyway.
I'd
if
say
you
at
think
least
about it.
6% of them might be clean. I just say keyword might be because I'm not.
well, it's a sin for the
It's
ones
hard
that
to
are
guess
actually
that.
homeless, but it's like the majority are of a fiend, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
So shit happens.
It's the initial like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. It's fucking, and then they get addicted to it.
yeah, it's a
Well.
sin for the people who suffer, but you gotta get help.
It's kind of like us with cigarettes,
Yeah.
but
I
they're
mean,
at
it's
least
not-
legal.
It's either that or
I know
suck
that's
it
a
up,
big subject.
buttercup.
That's a big
Yeah.
subject to bring up too.
Made your
but,
fucking bed.
yeah,
Fucking lie in it. Lie in it or die in it, whatever.
but they gotta do something around the neighborhood to try to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just nothing bad about that. It's just it is what it is.
Most
I mean,
neighborhoods.
people make decisions, and
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
So one day it'll be nice. But
Start wrapping
No.
this joint up.
are we already that far in?
Maybe.
We're not. We're not even at 20 minutes yet, by the way.
Oh, you looked?
I looked at the timer a little bit ago.
Oh,
It was only
good-
like 12 and some
Good boy.
change.
Timer where?
Kev is
There's
so
a
fucking
timer?
confused.
No, it's just a timer that's showing the
Oh,
time.
because
Because
I can't. All I see is
for.
white from
Well,
here.
I just don't want to go over.
Yeah, we're at 19, I think.
Sometimes I have to get creative with the ending of our videos because we just fucking go and the
No,
fucking camera shuts off.
We have 11 minutes. We have a little less than 11 minutes left right now.
But I mean,
So what else did you guys
Yeah,
do this
are you
week? Anything
sure?
fun? Yeah. Well,
Oh, really?
one
We said-
exciting thing, bowling lately. We're in first place.
How's that been?
First place, so
fucking dope, dude.
we should be sole owners of first place, depending on how the other two teams we were tied with did this week. We were tied with them, but we were technically in first place already because of pins. We had more pins than everybody else.
Frank,
Oh, okay.
Frank is the
But-
bowling ball.
Shut up.
Rub
Well, I
on
mean,
for-
hey,
rub
if
on
I can
for
throw
good
my own
luck.
head down there, it's
Just
huge.
slide. Yeah.
Knock down just hit a strike every time.
Just an
Nah,
explosion,
it's been-
2 lanes over.
No, it's been going nice this year, actually, because we actually have a full team this year. Last year, we struggled. We had different players come and go and stuff like that.
Oh.
There's a couple weeks when we only ball with 3 guys.
I wouldn't mind
ball
doing
with
it too.
5
I just
guys
don't have the
usually.
fucking
So
time. I would love to do
now
it.
we have 6 guys, 6 solid guys that come every week. So it's nice. Like even if someone misses,
Consistency is key.
and now everybody's. And the other thing is everybody's having fun as well. So that makes it more fun. It's not like
Yeah.
oh 1 week, okay. Say we're on a bowling team, Kev. You suck the 1 week, and it's like oh you suck, blah blah blah. And then you're just gonna do ball worse. It's like, oh, we got you. We're all gonna back you up. Like everybody backs each other up, kind of. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, because the negativity will
sweet.
make someone play worse.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, it
So
brings
it's more
down the mood of
encouraging, it's more
everybody.
fun. So, and we go down and have fun.
Especially if
we
the
drink.
person, like, if the person's like, fuck, like they know they're doing shitty and they want to do better, rather than like, oh, I'm purposely blowing the game.
Well, and then and then you're
yeah.
arguing with each other, like,
Yeah.
oh, you fucking, fuck you. It's back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're never gonna win that way. So,
No,
My highest game was like a 250 something. It wasn't too bad.
I suck at
it was
bowling.
an
We
alright
still have
score.
to do that together.
That's what I'm saying.
That
I'm
would
gonna
be a
plan
fun
like a
one.
couple
We should
weeks
still
ahead of
go.
time, and
you know, it's ironic though. Tomorrow night, me and Gene are going. To Thunderbird.
oh, that's why this fucker's busy all day.
No, that's at nighttime though. But I'm busy during
Hockey
the day
in
too.
the
I gotta
morning.
run away.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
Child
Hockey in the morning
run
and
around the
then-
child, take him to work.
You know what I'm doing tomorrow? Since I have younger kids, they want to play Go Fish because they just learned.
Erica works all day
No, it's
tomorrow,
all
so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be here.
I want to play War. War's actually more fun.
War's fun.
Just
War's
sit there with
always good time.
just all the deck of cards just emptied out on every person, and then just fucking get rid of them.
And just fucking destroy your kids.
Yeah.
and
Well, actually, no, not get rid of them. You actually want to collect all the cards.
Until they start doing better than you, though. Like
Yeah, that's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
fuck this game.
But that's all by chance
Like
anyway.
any
It depends
game,
on what
that's how
kind
it
of card
works.
you have. That's what I like about it. It's by chance. You don't have to have a certain skill. It's just by chance.
True. That's a little bit more
Like
luck, I
all
guess.
card games are. Chance.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Some better than others, of course. So.
Chance
Yeah,
and
that's true. 'Cause
choices.
Go Fish is also chance. But however, you could just you could put on that poker face. It's for kids. Come on,
I
now.
haven't
6
played
and
Go
8
Fish since I was like 8.
You ever play with your kids at all recently?
No.
It's like no.
That's what Eric's for. No.
I'm a woman for that too. She does a lot. She's cool.
Brian just gets to relax. So.
She's
Yeah.
she's cool.
Yeah. She's alright.
We have time to go to the range again tomorrow. Play that fucking card game on targets. It's fun.
I only got like 600 rounds of it. I want to burn through them
Oh
all.
come on! Not use the AR.
Yeah, he's gonna be crying when he has to go buy more rounds too.
Yeah, dude.
Still got like 300 fucking 9 mil up somewhere.
Yeah, but
But
that's,
definitely a bowling night.
that's
though,
like
would be
one
fun.
session.
See, we should do a session where we go somewhere. We gotta. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Guardian.
Bringing something with
Okay.
us to
I
like,
gotta
do
fucking
an actual
Guardian.
like maybe a podcast episode or something crazy.
That'd be awesome. I'm
Yeah,
down
live
for it.
podcast episode.
We'll figure it
We
out.
can do it at Guardian.
Doesn't have to
Possibly.
necessarily
I've
be
actually
a
heard
range.
some fucking very weird things about Guardians. Just about them being just like very highly strict and crazy. I don't
They
know.
encourage video recording now.
Yeah, but
We should go check out that. What's the? I just seen the advertisement for it again online. That crazy go kart place that's somewhere.
Oh
in
yeah, I heard
Jersey.
about it,
Jersey?
dude. That new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a big ass track.
See, that's why we gotta
Yeah.
get GoPros one day because we can
Yeah.
go do something like
Put
that.
'em on
We
the
can
fucking
go,
helmet.
yeah, and fucking
Yeah.
drive around and shit. Like that would be amazing. It's
That'd
even
be
bigger than
awesome.
that other one we went to
Yeah,
before.
Speed Raceway.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
well, maybe
And Cinnamon
we'll
Sun.
put that in our fucking bucket of shit to do.
Yeah, planning
Bucket
ahead.
of shit. Bucket of shit.
Ugh, smelly. No.
That's
Oh god. What else did you guys do this week? Anything fun? No, just
No.
worked and same old shit.
it. Well, that's how life goes, dude.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
had Monday through Friday. I'll take that. I was off Sunday too.
Yeah.
So Saturday, Sunday this weekend. I'll
Shit.
take it.
Hey, you gotta let us know ahead of time so we can go fucking shooting.
Yeah, because I have to
Yeah.
put. I got to put my shit in a month ahead of time. So
Yeah. Well, as soon as you do that for next month, let us know. Maybe you can even fucking
Pick out a
there's
gun.
a week.
pick out a gun.
Is it next month? Yeah, next month is when I'm gonna.
That's what they
take
have
my
anything.
first
Remember, they
vacation.
were kind of empty last week.
Well, they were, but there's many other
Yeah, that's
places
true.
to go.
I'm taking my first vacation in February, so I'm gonna be off for
nice.
a whole week. So when I'm off that whole week, I'll be off 2 weekends in a row. So
Oh shit.
so that
Erica
should be
wants to
bad.
drive to Florida at some point this year.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's
no,
a
fuck that.
hike and a half. Oof.
Yeah, we did it
So it's
a
okay
couple
to say,
years
fuck
ago.
That's a
It
good
was-
24, 20
So many
It
miles,
was,
isn't it?
we did it in
Yeah.
19. It was a couple years ago. We drove down 19 hours straight. We stopped for the last Wawa in Virginia.
Okay.
So we stopped for coffee and then got back on the road. And then we stopped in South Carolina when the sun came up to grab a quick
Ryan's gonna buy his first carton of
shitty,
cigarettes.
awful ass McDonald's breakfast. We stopped off.
Well,
got
McDonald's
the
breakfast is awful.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But I didn't want
It's gotten
to.
better
I didn't want to
lately.
like stop
No,
for
it's
more than a
trash.
half an hour.
I like Dunkin' better.
So we just got off real quick, got breakfast, got back in the car, and went. But yeah, so it was 19 hours.
Or
straight.
get a Taco Bell breakfast. Those fucking breakfast wraps,
Ugh.
they're fucking good.
Yeah.
Hope you're not working that day. Jeez.
Mm-mm. I don't like fast food like in general.
No, but their breakfast wraps are fucking great though. Or just get fucking like if you want something real like filling, get fucking Chick-fil-A even.
I don't
I
know.
don't know if they have anything for
What are
breakfast.
you getting?
I'm just
Chicken and
saying.
eggs?
Chicken and eggs.
Chicken and waffles is good.
I've never had that stuff.
It's good.
Sounds kind of good.
It's a weird combination, but when you have them together, it's like this.
Well,
fucking
the
makes
salty
sense.
sweet.
Yeah,
You
it
gotta
makes
Put
sense.
some maple syrup on my chicken.
Yeah,
Uh,
it makes
chicken
sense.
and
I'm telling
syrup. Syrupy chicken.
Remember when we went to that bar a while ago, Rockledge? We have the pancakes and syrup shots.
Oh, that was good.
It was mixed with like orange juice. I forget what else it was mixed like. It literally tasted like, so you had a shot and your chaser was orange juice, and it felt like you just ate breakfast.
Yeah, it was like,
Like,
a,
it
it
just
was
had
called.
that
It was a
aftertaste.
breakfast shot. That's what it was
Yeah.
called. Yeah, it was delicious.
So what the
Oh,
fuck?
I
Why are
can't
we
remember.
doing?
I don't
that?
remember how to make it.
I can't remember what the fucking shit was
All
called.
right, well we got to look it up. and
Well,
make
it's
it for
called a
next week.
breakfast shot. That's what it was called. The breakfast shot.
All right.
Like, because after
mean,
you
he
drank
should-
the orange juice with it, I should not know because
should-
just because
you
I
should
slept with
ask.
the bartender.
I was gonna say you fucked her. Maybe we can ask her what at least it
or we
was.
could just Google it. I mean, we
Yeah,
do
it's
the
a lot
same
easier to
thing.
do that.
Yeah,
But
than
yeah,
having
we'll
to try
do
to
that for next time then.
That sounds
We'll
good.
look it up.
It'll be another alternative too.
Yeah.
So.
Because
Kev, how's your drink, by the way?
I was say because
Very
we're gonna
zesty.
need more drinks.
Very zesty.
Yeah.
Mine's very empty.
Just eat the
Same.
orange. Suck on the orange. Like you do,
Suck on the orange.
like you do on your off nights.
What did you do last night, Kev?
Another pass the fuck out.
night.
But I was
another-
also watching with
Yeah, I was gonna
this
get on the game
really
last night too, and I never did.
I was too. I told the guys at work I'd get on,
We're still good.
but I would there's a new show you guys got to try. It's a show series called The Recruit on Netflix. It's actually really good. Very good. It's he's basically a CIA lawyer, and he actually does more than what his job title is, which his boss obviously loves him for it, but he literally puts himself at risk multiple times of dying, and it's really good, intense shit.
Interesting.
It's almost like a James Bond mixed with like a little bit of John Wick, but there's no actual like guns that he's using. He's just that smart that he talks his way out of fucking everything. It's
Yeah.
great.
The only problem is I have like 12 shows that I have to catch up on. I
Yeah,
cannot
so
start
I want to start
another.
watching Fear of the Walking Dead because I want to
I
get
wanna
that
watch
done
that
before
too.
the new shows come out. So you finished it, right? You finally
I
finished
kinda
it?
gave
finished,
up. I'm
I
so
finished
far
Walking
behind.
Dead, but we did not have the time in this episode to touch on that. But I finished it.
That'll be
Oh my
maybe next
God,
episode. It's
dude.
fun, right? Yeah.
God.
It was
It's
crazy.
So good. The only thing
Crazy
I will
thing, but
say,
I'm looking
like,
forward to the new stuff.
it lost my interest maybe like 60% through the series. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I was like, I'll push it off for like a year. I ended up pushing it off for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
But then you got back.
But then I got
Probably
back
2.
into it, and then it just like sparked right up again.
Yeah, it does
You know what I
pick
mean?
up after
I
a minute,
really
so.
enjoyed it.
And I'm looking forward to the new stuff that's coming out too. So
I have
That'll
a
be
few
another
things.
episode.
I have a few things that I want to watch. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, I want to go back and watch Fear though. I haven't watched that at all. I tried watching one episode way back when and never got through it. But
I watched 3
Heard it's
seasons
good.
of it,
He probably falls
and
asleep.
it's
and it's the last season this year. Apparently, season
Yeah.
8's the last season. So
it's a different. At least the first 3 seasons that I've watched,
Mhm.
it's a whole different feel. It's a whole different,
well, it's all-
perspective.
yeah, it's
I'll
from
say
a
that.
different.
Yeah,
Everything. It's a different.
yeah.
Basically, a different community.
It's still worth it. It's still a really good show. So yeah, definitely watch it.
okay. I want to check out some of those new ones that are coming out there. The single series that looks pretty cool.
I think
so.
I might just watch
like Dead City.
Dead City. I think I might just watch that. She wants to watch all of them, but once again, I have like 12 shows of my own that I still need to catch up
Oh,
on.
it's horrible. Just do them in order by favorite. Like which
Yeah,
one you
but it's
favorite
hard
the most?
too to
I
get the
love them
time to
all.
just watch shows anymore. Like
Yeah.
you don't get that much time anymore.
No, I
like-
come home from work and I edit, and then I go to bed.
But then running around with the kids and everything else too. Life,
Yeah,
life,
and then-
like
And then like 3 times a month, I play the game with you guys instead of editing.
3
and then,
times a month.
I mean,
Womp,
realistically,
womp, womp.
probably, I
less
know.
than
Why we
that.
have no
probably
content.
less than that. Yeah. Well, I actually clipped a shipment fucking gameplay for
When you
myself
started
when I
rapping.
was using the fucking akimbo pistols. It was fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Now I see why people like them. They're strong as shit. And
Wait to start rapping.
Yeah. All right.
We can talk more about that.
we
too.
rap now. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I hope
Rapping
everybody
last night.
enjoyed this little episode based on like random shit. Let us know what you think about these crazy ass gun laws. And just as a one little closing statement for that, they're only benefiting the criminals, not the good people.
Which episode changed into a gun episode, basically. So,
well, it was just basic news that came out.
I like just
very
talking with you
informative
guys.
to know.
no, it is fun.
I like just
so.
sitting down.
Like
and
people should
chatting.
know if they haven't seen or heard anything about that.
But
yet.
guys, make sure you like, comment, share, tell your friends,
subscribe.
all that fun stuff.
That'll help us.
tell
out
your
a lot.
children. Well, maybe not your children, but
Nah, fucking
Maybe the
kids.
older ones. Maybe the ones that are 18.